Merch. It's a dirty word on the internet. Everyone and their grandmother is trying to sell you some crap, from coffee mugs to butt plugs to t-shirts, you name it, you've seen it all, and you'll continue to see more because everybody is trying to make a buck. And this channel, I've never been about this. I'm not a products guy, I'm not a salesman, I don't want to push that. But over these past few years, people have constantly contacted me like, we want to give you money, we want to donate to you, we want to buy a shirt. And it's not out of the realm of feasibility for me to do that. And I've kind of half-assed done it in the past just to have something. But now that I want to make my own shirt, when I mind you, one shirt to start, because it's cost me thousands of dollars to kind of spin this thing up, I wanted a shirt that met a few criteria that are very important to me. And you would not believe how difficult it is to find a company in the United States that gets the cotton from the US, has its workers in the US, does its printing and manufacturing and shipping all here. It's like, it's just not common. And even when I did my original shirt with Chicago Auto Pros, the version 1, I'm like, okay, I want it American, and I didn't do a lot of work with it. And it turns out the shirt was made in America with foreign materials, and that's kind of a common thing. So why is that important to me? Well, it's a shirt. It should be made here where I grew up. You know, it just doesn't seem that hard to me. So I connected with a company in North Carolina called TS Designs, and they manufacture in-house. They have a local workforce that's from North Carolina, and they work with their local farmers in North Carolina to harvest the cotton. Everything is made there with this small group of people, including the dyes. They use a dye injection process into the fabric, and the byproduct of that is the design stays more true over multiple washes. It doesn't stretch, it doesn't crack, and it gives it a unique look. Well, it's not the most vibrant design because you don't have, it's dyeing the fabric. It does hold up, and it does have this very vintage, soft feel to it. You don't feel any difference in the print or the ink injection where the shirt is. And after testing these, I've done 20, 30 washes in multiple sizes, it does hold up pretty well. Now, of course, if you dry it, it will shrink. So they tend to run small. So if you want something to grow into, go one size up. And this is the thing. This is the first shirt. It is called Gentleman Goose version 2. And it is supposed to be black, but it is more of a charcoal, and you have a white print on it. So I've worked with TS Designs to ship the shirts to Chicago Auto Pros. We've worked together before, and they have a distribution and a warehouse to sell products. So they're going to handle the ordering process and the shipping process to you, because my job is to make car videos and work with tech companies and all of that. So I don't want to be bothered with it. So Chicago Auto Pros is going to get a cut of the profits for doing the work. TS Designs and their local manufacturing and people are going to get part of the cut. And then part of my profits are going to go to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, because it's super important to me. Mental health is a huge thing without going into any great detail. It's something that carries a lot of stigma and shame, and people don't want to deal with mental health issues because it's kind of weird. It's very personal. So I want to give back to an organization that helps people on the brink. And that's what this is about, is trying to give back. So whatever minute profits that I have left, when we're talking about like $1 or $2 at the end of this, is going to go back into the channel. Either paying an extra employee so we're not buried, or investing in gear, or just ordering more shirts down the road. So to get them, you can go to SavageGeese.com and click on the merch icon, which will take you to Chicago Auto Pros, where you can order what you want there. We're going to start small, and if you want one, hop on it. We greatly appreciate it. Thanks for watching.